being done to prevent that by the RMP. Regardless, though, we will see how this is going to go. Flyn is moving up the right side, almost gets volleyed out there actually by Gleen.
Interesting that Flyn always goes left and actually almost get volleyed out on the right side.
Yeah,
that's pretty. Yeah,
that's pretty funny. But it looks like he just wants to get back there and open up on another X. And in the past, he just seems to open up with cheap shot gouge, and then they let the hots try to fall off, and then they go for the kidney. And there's the cheap shot. Will we see that same exact opener? No, just going to go for a cheap shot kidney and just try to get that damage going immediately. Nice shadow fear there to peel though, and a silencing shot on that frostbolt, so really shutting down almost the entire opener. But regardless, a lot of rogue damage did come in. They forced Barkskin on Netherrex and Healthstone as well. Wow, so they're actually just going to continue to train on him, and this is a pretty scary situation for him because without Barkskin, he's going to be in a ton of trouble, and he might actually just die. Wow, NS and everything is being forced out, and I can't believe it. Even with all the peels, they've already forced almost all of his major cooldowns. The cloak has been used out by Flyn, and Netherrex does get a nice clone there on the Hulk pass, but he will just sit through that.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume Netherrex is so afraid because he knows how fast he's been dying the previous games against him, but I think that was definitely really unnecessary. I mean, even that Hellstone at 50% when everyone was just literally peeled off him. He would just Hellstone, and then Flyn realized, you know, he's essentially wasted his Hellstone, so he's going to get straight back onto him. But he's going to open onto Gleen here, and he's going to take so much damage into that Kinetic. Marm's able to spam those throws down to 3000 health. He might just go down here. He actually died before the turns. I don't think he could have the turns because of the dismantle there. Yeah,
that's one of the nice things about DPS. I mean, obviously, yeah, if you're messing up his DPS, you know, there's that you can be the reason that your team is losing, etc. But as a healer, you only really get one shot. It's like, you screw up, your team loses generally. That's it. So it's pretty a pretty like high pressure situation, I guess you should say.
Yeah, and there's actually already been a spellock onto Marm, so they're not gonna have a spellock for this opener, and that might be a really big deal. Homer's porting back onto Flyn to fear him on that Kinetic shot, getting the spell into a coil, so he's gonna do everything to peel Flyn here, but still getting so much damage, and Marm's just gonna spam those frostbolts, and there's no spellock available, so this is not going to be able to stop the damage from Marm right now, but Netherrex seems like he's about to get away, and there's a Frostbite proc, so he's going to get fear on the open.
Fear. And he can't trigger the fear, and Barkskin's going to expire, and I think he's just going to die out of this. Oh, the Vanish does break on Flyn, and that may be the only thing that keeps him alive. He's going to do the full cheap shot. There's the Shatter coming in. He's definitely just going to die.
Yeah, I mean, should definitely be #1 prioritation.
Yeah, I completely agree. So we are going to see them coming out here. Marm is going to be taking a fair bit of damage, and he has tongues in the middle, aim shots up. He's taking some damage here. The Warlock is going to get locked into that poly. He's just going to trinket that immediately, and they're opening up on Netherrex again. There comes the Shadow Fury. Will he try to do anything differently? No, he's just going to spam Fear onto Flyn, but they're just being dispelled once again. There's a full sheep on the Gleen. A big Fear comes out. The Hots and the Barkskin are going to fall here on Netherrex, and I think we may just see another repeat. There's a cheap shot. Going to be followed up by a Silence. Is a Kidney going to come in? The NS is used, but not very impactful. Still down to 5k HP. Another big Shadow Fury does come in, but Netherrex has nothing left. There's the full Kidney. He trinkets it, but he's still at 3k, 2k, 1k, and he's going to die. And that, my friends, is the series.
Yeah, the HLD is playing so defensive. They just literally spam all their columns in the opener, and then as soon as the RP has their second kidney, they have nothing.
Yeah.